Hello guys, so good morning once again. So ngayon dituturo naman natin kung paano mag-insert ng record gamit ang CSharp to MariaDB. So ngayon, we open our new project here. At this time, select po natin yung CSharp. And then, select po natin yung Windows Form Application. Ayan. And then, just click Next. Okay, pangalanan naman natin siya ngayon as CRUD CSharp. Okay, lagay na lang natin dito kasi ito yung later itutuloy natin for our project. Lagay ko na lang dito na quarantine pass. Quarantine pass maker. Save po natin siya sa folder po natin. So, lalagay ko siya dun sa my CSharp files po natin. So, let's open our CSharp Intelligent Systems. Select folder. Let's click Create. Okay, so let's resize our form. Let's change this as quarantine pass system. And then let's change this state into maximize. So this time we're going to insert our record, but before that, kailangan muna nating tignan yung database natin. So kanina gumawa ako ng dalawang table. So, yung pangalan ng unang table natin is address location. Same table din. Same database, QWERTY sample din. Kasi ililink natin to. So, para maging integrated talaga. So, isa sa .NET, isa sa CSharp. But, magpo-focus tayo later dito sa may CSharp. Okay, so, dalawang table, address location. So, yung fields niya is ID, barangay, municipality, and province. Tapos isang table din na quarantine pass data, may control number, may ID, may date issue, tsaka yun yung naka-primary key. So ngayon, subukan muna natin mag-insert ng record gamit dito sa yung table address location. So, i-describe natin kung ano meron sa address location natin na table. Ayan. So, check po natin. So, meron tayong apat na fields dito. PID, barangay, municipality, and province. So, gagawin natin, we're going to insert new record dyan. Gamit naman ngayon ang CSharp. So, we open here our CSharp form. And then, let's insert yung apat na field na yan. So, paano? So, let's insert first 4 labels. So, for the meantime, gawa lang muna tayo ng form. Ang mahalaga dito, nakapag-insert muna tayo ng record. So, sa label 1, pangalanan natin ng ID. Ayan. And then, ito is the barangay. B. And then, yung label po niya, that's actually municipality. And then we have also here the province. So we can use combo box po yung tatlo na yan. So palitan lang po natin yung font size niya into 12 para lumaki ng konti. And then let's just make equal yung vertical spacing po nila. Ngayon mag-insert din tayo ng apat na shall we say isang text box for our field. So ang field size niya, ang font size niya is 12 para mag-enter tayo ng ID dyan. And then next is mag-insert tayo ng tatlong combo box. So, kasi taga-bambang tayo. Gagawin natin. Gawa tayo ng bawat, what you call this one, quarantine pass system kasi yung gamit po natin. Target natin na gagawin. Okay? So, yung barangay, Okay, let's just copy and paste this combo box. Okay, paste. Let's name first our control. So this is ID. Pangalanan natin as txt ID. Yung isa is CBO barangay. Oops. And then thirdly is CBO municipality. And province, CBO province. Yan. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko, pag meron ka ng idea dun sa bb.net kasi hindi siya ganong case sensitive kaya yun yung unang ginawa natin. The same way kung paano mo gagawin dito sa CSharp, which is mas what they call this one, strict siya pagdating sa coding or mas sensitive siya pagdating sa coding. Okay? And then let's insert another button. Kung halimbawa magsasave po tayo. So we're just going to name this one as btn insert. And then save po natin. Pangalan natin pangalan niya. So we say insert. Insert record. So we'll just change also the font size para naman kitang-kita. You can change the type for that button. Okay. Pangalanan natin, palitan natin back color. So assuming lagyan natin muna ng kulay green. Yan, to insert our record. Okay, ready na po tayong mag-codes po dito sa MySQL po natin. So first na gagawin natin, mag-add muna tayo ng reference. So right-click the reference here on the Solution Explorer. And then add reference. Go to browse. Browse po natin. Same way kung paano natin dinadagdag yung .NET connector po natin. Kasi both dito sa Visual Studio natin is they are using the .NET framework. So yung .NET framework na gagamitin natin is 4.5, 8.0, pero yung version ng assemblies is 4.5.2. So select MySQL data.dll, then just click add and okay. So makikita po natin na insert na po siya dito. Ngayon, let's do the code. So double click ko lang yung button, although mamaya natin ilalagay yung codes dyan. So let's import first the necessary libraries. Dun sa Visual Studio, ang ginagamit is imports. Pero dito sa CSharp, they are using the keyword using. Kapag sa Java naman, import, walang S. So just type here, using MySQL. Yan, MySQL dot, let's double check. Kaya sabi ko nga, medyo mas sensitive to. Dot data dot MySQL client. And dito sa CSharp, even Java, you need to terminate with semicolon. So using system.io, kasi later gagamitin natin yung input-output na yan. Okay nga, magde-declare tayo dito below the partial class form1 mga variables natin. So, shall we say private MySQL connection. Oops, yan, sa baba. Connection. So, tignan po natin, magkaiba po yung declaration nila sa what do you call this one, sa .NET. Pag nag-declare tayo, mauuna yung variable before the type. Pero dito, you need to declare first the type before the name of the variable. Okay? And then private string, and then we have database. So private string UID. So that is the user ID. Then private string password or pass. Okay? So that's our kailangan ng mga string pass, UID database server, sila yung hawak ngayon dun sa connection natin. And then, next is, we're going now to, this one, create a connection. So, just type here, private void, DB connection. Okay. And then, server, that's the string na dineclare natin kanina. So, we're going to name this one as localhost. You can use the IP. Don't forget to terminate with the semicolon kasi ayan po yung instruction or syntax gamit ang C#. And then, database. So, ang pangalang database natin is QWERTY sample. Same database na ginamit po natin sa bb.net. We're just going to embed, gagamitin natin na isang database pero dalawang application na po yung ginawa natin para maging integrated ang dating. Later, we're going to insert also Python and PHP. Then, UID, that's the user. That's the default kasi di pa tayo gumawa ng ibang user. So, yung default muna. So, you can set later kung ano yung user na gagawin ninyo. And then, yung password, wala tayong password na sinet po dun sa database po natin. Kaya kung makikita nyo dito sa database natin, enter password, wala tayong in-enter. Kasi nga, hindi tayo nag-set ng password for that. And then, let's create the another variable. This is string, connection string. We're just going to name this one as connection string. Siya yung hawak. So, ipapasa natin. Let's pass the value for that. Okay. Connection string, okay, is equal to server. Ayan. Is equal to, take note, yung concatenation po dito sa C# is plus sign. Okay. Medyo magkaiba po sila sa .NET. Ayan. Plus database. Ayan. Is equal to, ayan, and then let's concatenate also yung pangalan database na ginawa natin. That's the string kanina. And then let's concatenate once again the UID, that's the user ID, is equal to, ayan, so UID plus, sorry, I must enclose with double quotation first. UID, oops, ayan, UID plus the user ID na ginawa natin plus, okay, and then single quote plus the password, okay, na gagawin natin. So, UID plus password. Let's double check first. Server, quotation, database, quotation, user ID. Okay, so we have semicolon, sorry, it's not quotation. And then password, ayan, is equal to plus pass ang ginawin natin, hindi password, plus semicolon, quotation, terminate with semicolon. So let's just try with this one na hindi natin gagamitin yung persist security info tsaka SSL mode. Let's just try with this one. Okay, so if it's not working, so we're going to insert it by and by. Okay, let's just try. Okay. And then after that, let's put the connection. That's the name of our MySQL. So let's pass the value of our connection string. So connection is equal to new MySQL connection, and then the value of our connection string. Terminate with semicolon. So, we'll just create that kasi nga tatawagin na lang natin to dun sa btn insert po natin. So, paano natin gagawin? So, ito yung clinic natin kanina. And then, let's insert try and catch here. So, medyo magkaiba po sila ng try and catch. Catch. The same sila ng Java. MySQL exception. Okay, you can use here. Here for our variable, assuming error po siya. Then message box that show, just going to type the call the variable here dot message dot toString. Okay, That's all for that. And then now, let's insert how we're going to insert the record dun sa may database natin. So, take note, wala connection lang yung ginawa natin, walang MySQL command. But this time, the same way around yung gagamitin natin, pero gagamit naman tayo ng parameter pa rin. Okay? So, let's call first, call connection. So, that's how we're going to create frameworks. So, if connection state connection dot state and not equal to connection state dot open, anong gagawin niya? Okay, so let's connection dot open. Okay, so inopen po natin yung connection. Then let's insert now our record using the MySQL command. So how are we going to do that? So MySQL command equals cmd new equals new MySQL command. Okay, next, let's insert the connection. cmd.connection is equal to connection. Bakit connection? Kasi yung pangalan nung connection natin is yung MySQL connection natin is connection. So, don't be confused with that. Okay? And then, let's insert the record. So, cmd dot command text, you can use this one in Visual Basic also. Insert into, so the name of our table there is tbl, ito dito tayo mag-insert address location. Okay, so address location. Insert into address location. Ayan, so we have ID, barangay, municipality, and of course our province. Ayan. And then let's insert also the values. So we're going to do the same with parameter. The same way around kung anong gagawin po natin. So, at ID, at bar na lang for barangay, at mun for municipality, and at pro for province. And then close with parentheses, double quotation. Don't forget to enclose with semicolon. Okay. Now, let's insert the prepare statement. So, cmd dot prepare function. So, medyo mas madali siya ng konting gagawin to, kagaya dun, unlike dun sa Visual Studio kanina. So, dun sa Visual Studio kanina kasi in-explain natin detailed para makita natin. Pero dito, kapag nasanay ka na, pwede mo nang i-twist sa ibang way around kung paano gumawa ng code. So, cmd.parameters cmd.parameters add with value. So, at ID. Okay, so this .txtid .text. So, bakit naman siya this? Kapag CSharp referring to the form itself, ang tawag natin ang gamit natin is this. The same way around with Java. Pero kapag .NET, ang gamit natin, the same, gagamitin natin is me. Ayan. At bar, that's yung na ginamit natin. This .cbo barangay .text. Okay, cmd.parameters dot add with value at moon this dot txt cbo municipality dot text. Don't forget to terminate with semicolon. cmd dot parameters dot add with value at pro, and then this dot cbo province dot text. Don't forget always to terminate with semicolon kasi ayun po yung syntax po dun sa sa CSharp. So ngayon, let's execute. Okay? Let's create a remark first. Execute command. So the same. cmd dot execute non-query. That's a function. And then let's insert a new message box. Message box that show, or shall we say, new record has been saved successfully. Yan. Terminate. So, nasa inyo na kung dadagdagan nyo yung message box. The way around kung paano nyo gamitin yung message box sa bb.net, parehas lang dito sa MySQL. Don't forget to close the connection. Kasi nag-open tayo ng connection dito kanina. Yan, connection open. So, don't forget to close the connection. Connection dot close. So, that's it. Okay? And then, you can insert also finally here if you want. Okay? That's very easy kung paano natin gagawin sa CSharp mag-insert ng record. So, let's save and execute. Okay? So, pag na-familiar na kayo sa bb.net, so madali na lang mag-adjust dun sa may CSharp. Okay, let's insert a barangay. So, 1. Yung combo box natin, hindi tayo naglagay ng mga items kanina. So, for the meantime, mag-insert muna tayo ng record. So, for example, barangay barangay number 4 municipality or city, lagay natin Quezon City. Lagay na barangay number 4, lagay na lang natin dito municipality Bambang, and then province of Nueva Vizcaya. Yun na lang para sikat naman ang mga taga Vizcaya kita sa YouTube. Okay? And then, click insert record. Oops. Anong happen? Sabi niya dito, system null reference, object reference not set to an instance of an object. Connection was null. Okay? So, let's double check. Close natin. So, saan yan? Dito, connection state. Sabi niya. Connection not null. Okay, these are connection. Localhost, QWERTY sample, root bus, server. Okay. So, database. UID. You have the password here. Okay, connection not null, sabi niya. So, connection ito, pinasa natin sa connection string. If connection.state not equal to connection state.open, so connection open. And then okay, so just call this yun. Where's our connection string here? Oops, sorry. I did not call the connection. Ito, nakalimutan po nating tawagin. Kaya pala naglagay tayo ng call connection kanina dito. So, tawagin lang po natin. So, DB connection. Okay? Tawagin lang po natin yung method na yan. And then, save and start. Okay, ID 1, barangay, number 4, Municipality of Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. So, kung gusto nyo hindi kayo nag-enter dito sa my combo box, mag-insert na lang kayo ng items. So, madali lang naman pong gawin. Go to properties, enter all the municipalities and province. Depende kung saan po yung ginagawa ko natin or ginagalaw natin na municipality and province. So, alamin na lang po natin yung mga data na kailangan po doon. Just click insert record. Sabi niya, the host, localhost does not support SSL connection. Okay, ayun yung sinasabi ko kanina. Kasi ito yung bago kapag ang gamit natin is what we call 7.0 higher na .NET framework. So wag kayong madanagan sa Ilocano. Okay, don't worry about for that. Okay, insert lang po natin yung sinabi ko kanina. So let's just insert here. Persist security info false, SSL mode none. Okay? Kasi kailangan po yan. Yan po kasi yung mga bago sa mga natin, bagong .NET connector natin. Ulitin ko po. Okay, barangay number 4. Don't forget na mag-comment po kayo babaya sa baba, no? 3 beses ka na error, no? Pinakita ko lang po yan. Sinadya ko pong hindi ilagay po yan kanina. Sinabi ko naman kanina una. Okay, unknown column ID in the field list. Okay, let's double check. Okay, unknown column ID in the field list. Ano ba yun? Saan ba natin in-insert? So, at ID, txt ID. Ito, ID. Let's double check. Oh, sorry. Ang pangalan pala is PID. Okay, so let's just enter here. PID. Oh, that's the 4th time na nag-error. O, yan. Ganyan mga bagong programmer. Para na makita ninyo na minsan, mahirap maging programmer, pero pag nagawa mo yung program, para kang nanalo ng loto. Ayan. Barangay number 4. Bambang. Nueva Vizcaya. So, just click insert record. Kita po niya dito, new record has been saved successfully. So, ganun lang po siya kadali kung paano mag-insert ng record sa VB.NET tsaka CSharp. Nakita po natin yung pagkakaiba po ng paggamit ng parameter gamit ang VB.NET tsaka CSharp. Although dito sa CSharp, ang ginawa natin is shortcut natin ng konti yung codes. Okay, kaya nga sabi ko noon sa mga naunang videos natin, na unahin natin ang VB.NET kasi hindi siya ganong case sensitive. So, the same way around yung gamit nila, gumamit tayo ng parameters dito para i-prepare yung bawat statement. Pero dito sa C#, sinimplify natin. Although, pwede rin natin gawin the same way around na ginawa natin sa VB.NET. Sa VB.NET, ginawa natin doon para ma-specify natin, makita natin kung ano ba talaga yung bawat data type pa na gagalawin. Kasi eto, 2 beses natin ginawa to sa .NET. Kasi yung una na parameter, sineset natin yung bawat data type ng bawat fields dun sa database po natin. So, next na gagawin natin is let's double check kung na-insert nga ba natin talaga yung record dito sa address location din sa database natin. So, let's select all from address location. Okay, enter. So, kita po natin, pumasok po yung record PID 1, Barangay, number 4, Municipality Bambang, and Nueva Vizcaya. So, ganyan lang po guys kung paano mag-insert and mag-connect ng i-link ang C# dun sa database natin. So, nakita natin kung paano yung pagkakaiba. Maraming way kung paano i-connect yung database sa gamit ang C# tsaka VB.NET or other PL or programming language. Ika nga nila, there are many ways on how to catch a big fish. The same way around, kung ganun din ang programmer, maraming paraan kung paano gawin po yan. So, tandaan po natin na kapag kayo'y nagsisimulang mag-program, wag po kayong mag-give up. Talagang ganyan po ang nagsisimula. So, ang kailangan lang po dyan, encourage yourself, trust your instinct, and then don't forget to read, and explore, and explore, and explore. So, ganyan po guys. So, good luck. Don't forget to subscribe. So, maraming salamat po.